I guess this is one way to get up the hill quicker. We've come to a place called Sintra today. It's about an hour's journey away from Lisbon and it's in the countryside. It's surrounded by palaces and trees and fields, a million castles by the looks of it as well. And we're currently walking around some botanical gardens. It does have the same chill vibe as Lisbon does, but this is a bit more open in nature and I think perhaps even more of a chill vibe. Also, I managed to get coffee on my shirt this morning. I'm really shocked at the amount of hills that there are in Portugal generally, Lisbon and Sintra. I mean, we're climbing over mountains just to get to the top of the hill. Isn't that right, Joyce? Yes! Tell me that this place doesn't look like the Jungle Book or something from The Lion King. It's like a green forest everywhere. You've got cliff walls and caves, and this is a Jungle Book at its finest. We're on the final 300 meters of the home straight. It looks so blue. I was rewatching that last video that I put up a couple of days ago and I was really shocked at how little content came out from the edit. So it took me a couple of hours to edit that and I filmed for quite a lot of the day, but I seemed to only end up with 2.5 minutes worth of footage. But what I really noticed when watching this back is that the second half of the video really falls down. So in the morning when I was filming, there was a lot of things and I managed to get quite a bit of content into those minute and a half, those couple of minutes. But then in the second half of the video, I realised I hadn't actually filmed enough of the afternoon. So I had content in the morning and not enough content in the afternoon. So it was a kind of half-completed video, which A, explains the time, you know, the 2.5 minutes, but it also means that I need more content in the second part of the video, or however long I want that to last. After the edit, you really cull so much, you know, there was a lot of clips that I didn't even use because they were not necessary or they didn't quite tell the story. But I guess that's the name of the game, you know, I guess the more experience you have, the more videos that you make, I guess you can get away with filming less that translate directly into the video. So I think the goal for me is to try and accelerate that learning curve really and see what I can do to decrease the amount of things I need to film that translate into that video. We are refueled, feeling good, and on our way back. I've been wandering around for about an hour trying to put this camera down and find somewhere to set up and talk to it and take some time lapses, but nothing at the minute. It's all been full of parks and families and I don't really feel great filming around them, so hopefully we find somewhere soon. So one of the things that's been super helpful today is to actually walk around with my camera in my hand as opposed to putting it in my bag and pulling it out every time and then trying to get the shot. I mean, just having it there in your hand is so much more accessible and it makes it so much easier to take the shot that you want. That said, I'm already seeing how much you have to think about the shot that you want, where you're going to put the camera, how it's going to be set up, the lighting, the color, everything. And then somehow you've got to try and make these individual shots fall into some sort of wider video that tells a story from start to finish. So you kind of need a bit of planning, you need a bit of execution in the middle, obviously editing, you can tell the story afterwards, but all of this comes together to make one complete video, and it's that process which I think is just going to come with time, it's going to come with experience, confidence, having the camera in the hand, hopefully it all comes together. Anyway, that's a super light introduction to the art of story making with Dan Henderson. We are headed to get some food. I think we're going to an Asian place tonight. We went there a couple of nights ago and it was incredible. The portion size was great, price was incredible. We're going there again, I think, to get the same thing. Man, that place is so good. Food is incredible, massive portions, I love it. I absolutely love it. We're headed back to the hostel, see you soon.